What's up, Prepping Pandas? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, you know I like having my emergency food around. This is from Wise Company. They make a bunch of freeze-dried, primarily emergency food. They also make them in kind of big tubs, like emergency food inventory. You know, you live in earthquake country, hurricane country. I definitely think it's worth having it. Now, one of the things that typically happens with freeze-dried food is that it's, you kind of compromise the taste. They're not quite like an MRE. You know, it's not food ready to eat. You do have to do a little bit of prep, but it's more shelf stable and it's lighter and easier to travel with. Now, in fact, what I have here is a Strawberry Granola Crunch, rolled oats with strawberries and sweet whey milk. So it's kind of everything you need. You just need to add water. Now, a couple things. Here's the nutritional information, but it's simply open up the package, take out the oxygen absorber, add 2 cups of cold water, stir until the powder is dissolved, presumably the powdered milk, and then serve it. So what we'll do here is let's just go ahead and open this up. And I thought we'd try it out here in the wilderness on my tablecloth. And this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of looks like granola. I feel like I could just eat it the way it is. Obviously covered with a little bit of the white powder, and you can see even the strawberry pieces in there. Now, I'm going to hunt down that oxygen absorber and get that out of there. So, there it is. Alright, so you take this bad boy out, and now I do have a bowl, because we're going to show you what it looks like when it's stirred up, and I do have 2 cups of cold water already here. Now, this water is just room temperature, and it's exactly 2 cups. If you're out and about, you might just ballpark it, but kind of a tall glass of water appears to be about 2 cups. So let me go ahead and pour it in here and see what we can do. As you can see, the strawberries and the big chunks of granola are all in there. So all right, let's get a making here. 2 cups of water in the bag. Bag ends up being pretty heavy in terms of how much effectively cereal this is. I kind of feel like it's bigger than a normal big bowl of cereal, so that's kind of nice because especially in an emergency situation, you know any effort you put into making food, you want it to go as far as humanly possible. It's also kind of nice that it comes in this container. Obviously it's holding water and airtight, so you can make your food in it and then eat right out of it. Like I said, in an emergency situation, what you want to do is any effort, any time you take, anywhere you bed down to make some food, you want to make it worth your while and make as much as you possibly can. And the other thing I will say is I'm doing it here, it seems like it's already pretty dissolved. We're doing this real time here. It looks like almost milk. I'm going to stir it just a couple more seconds here. But the other thing I will say is that just because it only needs cold water, which should be hopefully pretty available, that's actually pretty nice, as opposed to needing hot water, which can actually be kind of tough. You may not have a hot water heater or hot water or a flame or a stove or a campfire, or one of the the MRE heaters, which can make hot water. All right, now what I am going to do here is I'm going to pour it in this bowl just so we can kind of see what it looks like together, so I don't experience this completely on my own. Let's see if I can do this without destroying everything. Try it this way. Now it looks like the milk color is already a little reddish, granola-y. Wow, this is a pretty big cereal bowl. And this thing is definitely filling it up. Obviously you have 2 cups of water and the food material that they put in it, all this Strawberry Granola Crunch. And here it is. So, I think you need about this much water to dissolve the milk, but it kind of seems maybe like a little more, if I were pouring my own bowl of cereal, I probably wouldn't have quite this much like milk poured into it for this much food, but that does help fill you up, especially in an emergency. So let's try this sucker out. And see how it goes. I think it's going to be delicious. Not bad. Granola's still pretty crunchy. As you can see here, the strawberry pieces are pretty small, but they do plump up. And yeah, it's good. In terms of freeze-dried food, the cereal almost has an advantage because maybe expectations for cereal are pretty low, but this tastes pretty good. You know, if I were to serve this to someone, maybe with a little less water, I don't know that you'd be able to detect that this wasn't just like cereal from a box with 2% milk poured over it. So really good. I think the Strawberry Granola Crunch definitely has a place in your bug out bag or at your home for those power outages or big storms. It's pretty good. I like cereal all the time, not just for breakfast, but especially for a quick, easy breakfast food, just add water. Strawberry Granola Crunch. Yeah, this is tasty. Peter Von Panda. Out.